Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves and the Lions. And starting in this one, Edmundo Diaz. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Digging in, Carmen Franco. And we're underway here this afternoon. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Johnny Borowitz. Swinging a foul straight back. Strike two.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off that pitch.
Ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One out man at first. Here's a catcher to hit. Mil Sanchez. Breaking ball.
That got him. Take him, man.
So up next, Spencer Ozuna went deep in the ball game last night. That one outside,
that's out.
And it's 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the third and final game of the series. That one missed. Man, that got him square in the mask.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
Got him swinging. To avoid 2 outs. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Edgar Garcia.
Seems like he's making contact with everything. Hitting better than .350 this month.
Nope.
Swing and a pop-up. And that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first. And today's starter, Fernando Magana. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. And that'll be an infield single with no time to recover. Stepping in the long ball threat, Cody Berger. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Ball one.
Gomez Phelps gets his lead at first with nobody out. To the right side, and it stays fair. Lead runner around second, and now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing and not get beat by that pitch.
And now Billy Benjamin. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out. Now, Xavier Carter.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Right there for a strike. Two on, one out.
Yep, that ball went out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now all even up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A huge strikeout there. So digging in, Forrest Monty.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Yeah.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. He goes down looking. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now in for the Braves, Will McGowan. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Oh, an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that misses. And 1-1. Diaz in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That smash towards center. And there's 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Dustin Kutch in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1. What a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, base is empty. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Matt Coe. In the air, left field to Monty. On the move, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Lamar Werner. Werner launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So up next, Dan McDaniel.
Ah!
Oh, 1 now. And that is out of play. Second inning here, no score. Left field. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Up there.
Man at first, 1 away.
Hey!
Runner on the move. Pitching
Hey!
for a strike. Safe in second, and that was not close. Pitch misses there. Full count now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting into chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And here is Charles Early. Foul off down the right side. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Alonso Gomez Phelps digs in now. Reached on an infield single his first time. In the air, right field, Chavez drifts towards it, and that will end the inning. Well, here we go, top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Hey!
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Franco batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Top of the 3rd, no score.
What? He might be over.
Swing and a bouncer. McAtee slings to second. A sensational double play. Now here is Johnny Borowitz. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
Next offering upstairs. And there's the automatic.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see him more aggressive with those pitches.
Didn't seem like that one found his zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's the power hitting catcher, Milt Sanchez. Hit by a pitch his first time up. That one's in there. Strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Got him swinging. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Cody Berger. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop. And he gets it. Nicely done. Here's a big power threat. Billy Benjamin struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Yeah.
Fouled off left side. And he'll shoot. Got him. 2 up, 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Xavier Carter. Went down on strikes his first time through. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that one missing low.
Oh, that's inside.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think.
Nope.
Oh, good pitch is a
Ball
strike,
4.
but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better taste.
And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. And that's outside it is ball 4. He's on base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
DeMonte matched a homer in his last game. The 1-0. Carter leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Oh, what a stop. From his knees, the throw. On the money. Nice play. On to the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Spencer Ozuna.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. He feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff and stay with it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. At the plate, Edgar Garcia. He's 0 for 1. That one
That's
a
a
little bit
ball.
high. Ball one.
Aye.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's out.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And now
Aye.
2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. And it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now Will McGowan. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. 2 away.
So that was a pitch you gotta crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And that one ripped into right. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Matt Coe mixed up for the Braves. Flying to left his first time. One drill, right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll touch them all, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 3-0. Stepping in, Dennis Shots.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. To Monty. Under it. And that'll do it. Bottom 4. Stepping in the long ball threat. Lamar Warner. McGowan with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Right through there for a strike.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. So digging in, Dan McDaniel. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ball, that's high.
The Braves leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Dives, but he can't get it. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here is Jeff McAtee. Walked his first time.
Nope, that's a ball.
On the ground, right side, Borowitz. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Carmen Franco. Line to right, and this one could be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. Relay throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jason Coles.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now, Johnny Borowitz on the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Borowitz went deep in his most recent game. And it's second. And that one clips the corner.
That's the ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now, with one away and a man at second, Milt Sanchez next up for the Braves. That takes his zone. That's strike one.
Ball. Down.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Oh, that's it.
That one misses. Full count now.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get right where you want it.
Got it. Two gone. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Ozuna, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a foul ball. Ozuna with a homer in his last game. Way inside, and that hit him.
Right there.
New arm out of the bullpen, Rick Davies.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
First and second, 2 outs. Edgar Garcia now at the plate, 1 for 2. Smash down the left field line. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Leading off, Charles Early.
Well, these players finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And a foul ball.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down. So back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 0-2.
Ball in.
To the right side. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Cody Berger.
2 outs, base is empty. There's the shortstop at the plate. Cody Berger, 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Swings here and blocks one left field. That one back. Ball! A solo shot. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1. Digging in, Billy Benjamin. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
that's right. On the ground, Franco. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Top 6 now in for the Braves. Will McGowan. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. That one
Nope,
way
inside. Ball 2.
This one in the air, right field. McDaniel makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And the batter now, Dustin Kutch.
Justin Kutch.
Just missed. On the ground, just fair for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now at the plate, Matt Coe.
Yeah.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. 1 down. Dennis Chavez. Next up for the Braves.
No, that's low.
Chavez with a couple of homers in his last game. Hit softly on the ground to third. Grabs it barehanded. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Julius Lopes gets the ball now.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the second baseman, Carmen Franco. Out to short, Berger. Jump throw across his body, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Rick Smith.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's some real power at the plate. Xavier Carter. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One up, one down. Forrest to Monty getting ready to hit.
Ball one. Aye.
And he takes a strike. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one's smoke on its way out of here. He jacks that one out to left. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And now it's going to be Lamar Werner. Never down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league.
He's trying to stay down in his zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ground ball right side. Dives, but he kicks off his glove. The flip to the pitcher is late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Dan McDaniel will hit next.
That's outside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And the 1-0. Out towards right center field. Garcia should have this one. And there's 2 away. The new pitcher in the game, Rick Mendoza-Burks.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
McAtee up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Step off throw to first.
He's in.
And he's back in safely.
Ball 2.
Warner off of first with 2 away. Here's a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Top of inning number 7. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Johnny Borowitz.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there. He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Sanchez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. One out man at first. And the batter now, Spencer Ozuna.
I'm dropping my phone.
Pitch
Nope,
misses.
that's down.
Ball one. That one fouled off.
Outside, that's a ball.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. And they lead by 4.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man at second. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one
That's a
almost
ball.
got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One out, the runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball,
This guy's
that's
a
out.
fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Will McGowan, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
Inside, ball 1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly.
Struck him out swinging. Good job of damage control right there. Bottom of the 7th, stepping in, Charles Early. The Lions in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Ball, that's out.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
This one in the air, center field. Garcia under it. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps. 1 for 3. And that drops in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Knee high. That's in for a strike.
Ball, that
That
pitch is
slider
out.
right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. The Braves leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. That
Ball,
misses,
that's outside.
and the count's even at 2. Rolled over to third. Kutch. On to first.
Out.
Got him. And now the shortstop, Cody Berger. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Ripped on the ground to second, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Dustin Kutch. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Waste no time there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Next to hit, Matt Coe. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to held on to their second challenge.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 2.
And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Kutch on at first, nobody out. And that one almost hit him.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one away. One out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Dennis Chavez. In the dirt, blocked.
Ball, that's off the
Catcher
plate.
challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges.
Hey!
The 2-1. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
out.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Takes it in for the out. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Sam Aller.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Franco in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. That's the third out. Inning over. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Billy Benjamin. In the air to left center. Garcia gets under it. One away. Now it's the DH, Xavier Carter. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Yep, that ball went out.
The Braves leading by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's
2-0
ball
count to a
2.
guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
This one popped up. Franco under it. And there's 2 down. So up next, Forrest to Monty. He's already homered in this game.
Forrest to Monty.
Next
Ball,
pitch misses,
inside.
and the count is 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
Just
Nope,
off
outside.
the outside edge. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We go to the 9th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Johnny Borowitz. That one finds this.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ball 1.
They're the biggest
middle,
ones.
Berger. Will throw, and he can't hang on to it. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the catcher, Milt Sanchez.
Ball, down.
Strike on the inside corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Borowitz aboard here at first with nobody out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. And there's one down. Now it's going to be Spencer Ozuna. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut out and miss. Thrown there.
He's in there. He's safe.
Safe. One out, the runner at second here at the top of the 9th. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Edgar Garcia now at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Now on the bump, Marco Salas.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Lamar Warner getting ready to hit. That one's in there. 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Dan McDaniel will hit next.
Nope, that's inside.
Down the line, it's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
McAtee, batting with one down, takes a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And that one wrapped foul.
Ball.
Next
That's
offering
ball
misses.
three.
Full count now. Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out. Here's the catcher, Charles Early.
No, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The 1-0.
Hey.
The other way. And a foul ball. Salas is just one strike away. Swinging a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board. Tom Davis gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Gomez Phelps in the box now. Takes strike one. On the ground right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. And your final 6-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.